Oh, it's the desert.
Are you recording already?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is looking pretty serious, to be honest.
This game's more serious than the rest. We didn't do an introduction. We didn't go, hello,
I'm
K.A.I.
sorry.
Games.
Hello, yet again, my friends, and welcome to the exciting series on Serious Sam. It's not actually a series, it's probably going to be a one-off big episode, but, you know, I just thought the... Oh, that's a big snake. Jesus Christ, did you see that snake? I don't care.
The thing is, I think he said Jesus Christ in the original one, and then in Fusion they changed it to Jesus.
Jesus. Okay. Why does Sam have such a fucking stupid voice? It sounds like a mix. It's like a mix of Duke Nukem and Cage Johnson.
Kinda. But
you're fired, Spider-Man.
It's
firing Spider-Man pissed me off.
It's not an easy voice to replicate. Like, after years of trying to do it, I can only kind of do it.
God damn!
Very slightly.
Yeah, fucking
like,
missile!
Grasp to your voice, but like, it's hard to do the exact sort of. It's a very.
I'm concerned that this will be extremely loud in the recording.
Yeah.
Because this cutscene, it didn't sound extremely loud. That fucking hour was terrible. It didn't sound extremely loud in the recording that we did for the test, but it sounds loud to me because my headphones are set to be more sensitive than what it picks up. So yeah, this is... what the fuck are you?
Let's hope they can read.
I don't know, what am I? Oh, I'm a Zorg. And I'm sidestepping because my analog stick is somewhat broken.
I think you should be something less painful on the eyes.
I found something you probably like.
I don't think you can do that one because Gabe and Yahtzee, when they did a Let's Drown Out of this, Gabe was playing as the funky black guy. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
I'm playing as myself.
That does look slightly like you.
Ouch! I needed that.
Now follow my moves, brave soldier. Why did I just get an achievement?
You're still holding it.
Achievements, whatever. Anyways, so I throw it over here, and then shotgun for me.
Yay! I also have one. Ah! Fucking asshole! Fuck you!
So there's also over here.
Yep. There you go. Whoa.
There's like a secret thing here, but it's not even easy to get to. Like you have to really spam the. This game. They didn't exist in BFE, but with Fusion they brought them back. I don't know why.
I wanna be your sledgehammer.
So now we have to get down somehow.
Oh.
And so what you're gonna want to do to get down from here is what I did at least. I ran into the building, held jump continuously or press jump continuously, and then I just bounced off the wall and went to the ground.
This building over there?
And then this one that I'm jumping in front of right here, I just kind of jumped at it and I kept holding. Oh. Wait. Now. Oh.
I am the master!
You know, that's probably how you're supposed to do it. I've just never been able to do it.
You see that shit? Where'd you go? I'm the best.
Right here. I'm the best.
I'm the best. I will cut a front face in your chest, little wench. I'm a mentionably fresh. I'm a mensch.
Because here comes
what's that?
the potato wedge.
I want to go get him. Get out of my way. Fuck you. Ow! No! I said fuck you.
I don't know why they move so slowly when they hit you. They never did that in the original.
Oh, you got in the way and I couldn't kill him. This feels very modern warfare, though. I don't like the aesthetic.
Yeah, it was that time. I don't know.
I'm very serious now, not ironic.
It was that time where if you didn't make a game that was like this, it wouldn't sell.
It's Jones. Rodriguez took.
At least not as well.
Was that? I'm gonna turn the game sound down.
I will say that this game's aesthetics are pretty much 90% different from every other Serious Sam game. The rest of them take place
I've seen the others.
Yeah.
They're very deserty.
I like that. There's no other games that take you to the desert, really. I mean, shooters-wise. There aren't many shooters that take you to the desert.
Literally every Call of Duty for the last few years, apart from the more recent ones have...
I mean, like, Well, the desert, though? They take you to, like, urban cities.
They do, but there's also plenty of desert missions in them. The original Call of Duty actually had, like, 2 really long missions in the desert.
But are they, like...
Where are you?
What's it called? Over here. Are we talking
hello.
desert, like, desert with human... whatever's, like, human interaction? I'm talking desert, just, like, plain desert in the middle of frickin' nowhere with no human activity.
Well, I mean, there was a part where you drove a jeep through a pretty abandoned place, yeah. Sometimes
pretty
there'd be a
cool, then.
building.
Still, I'm talking, like, entire games based on that. And I know that might sound a bit dull, but... don't
Yes,
know,
Spec Ops The Line.
Oh. Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I don't know much about that game, but I do recall it. Sort of, I'll have to look into that one.
Most of it, apparently it's incredibly good, but, for the story. It's other than that, it's a generic shooter, except set in a desert. But I've never liked deserts because, like, I've been in intensive heats before, and I do not like the heat. I don't like the cold much either, but, like...
I just
my
like the
favorite
really open
environments
environments.
Yeah, but, like, I prefer urban environments. I just don't like it when they're all dull and dreary like this one. Oh, hello, Screaming Man.
Well, this lasts, like, 3 or 4 levels, and then it goes to the desert.
You want to know what a great example of a really good urban environment is? Halo
like,
2's Outskirts.
Only played Halo 1, so...
I am the
And a
dead.
bit of Halo 3.
Yeah,
I thought Halo 1 was pretty good, and I didn't play Halo 3 more than, like, 2 missions.
thank
Kinda
God,
'cause I
because that
just
one's
didn't-
fucking horrible.
Well, a lot of people say it's, like, the best one, so...
Yes, and a lot of people are wrong.
of...
I'm sure some people say this is the best Serious Sam.
Yeah, and it's not like I think this is a bad Serious Sam, it's just not my favorite.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
This has auto-aiming, I think, when, like, because, like, I'm shooting, like, at just past their shoulder and it's hitting them in the face.
Yes,
It's like minor assist. I actually think I prefer that to what they do in Halo, where it slows down by a fraction whenever you mouse over an enemy.
Put a sock in.
Huh. These jibs look better than they did in the
Where are they coming
original
from? Oh, here they...
BFE.
Ooh, that's some nice music.
Yeah, this one actually has lyrics too, but not in the game at least.
Oh god.
There's a rendition of it
go.
with lyrics, which is
I-
official.
That was the one thing I really liked about Black Ops 1 and 2 Zombies. They had Elena Siagma. I don't think Black Ops 2 actually had much. It had Carrion, or whatever it
You know,
was.
it's funny that when Serious Sam 3 came out, everyone's like, oh yeah, Serious Sam returning to its rock roots, and I'm just like, when? The series was like, this is like the only game that has rock roots, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think this is
Good,
especially
but-
bad. I like how it controls. I'll say that. It all feels very smooth.
I wouldn't even say this game is bad. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10 on my
Yeah, which
channel.
is pretty generous. You know what? I gave less than that to Breath of the Wild.
God damn it!
I still haven't really played or care about Zelda at all, really.
Oh no, it's the second Zelda, the third Zelda game I've ever played.
Watch your six. That place
And,
is
like,
I-
full of aliens.
Only played, like, the first one on the Nintendo, and I just never really got into any of the other ones. I kind of wanted to give, what's that one with the ship called?
Wind Waker.
Yeah, that one actually looks pretty good, but I haven't
I
touched
hate
it,
that,
so...
the aesthetic of that.
Really?
Everything looks really fat and boring.
I agree it all does look pretty fat, but,
It's
From
like
what I've
it's
seen, I
trying
think
too
it-
hard to be cartoonistic, and I don't think it works stylistically.
I'd have to play it more. I've only seen gameplay. I thought it looked alright, but yeah.
Do you remember
I'd
when?
have to play
Do you remember when I said I want the feeling of this video to be a bit more fuck about than serious?
it. And now it's just all serious.
I don't mind. You're very interesting to talk. Well, I mean, like, yeah, you're a reviewer and you're good at it, as I've always said. But you're very interesting to talk to about games in that regard.
I look at games very statistically. I don't know if that's relevant to it. I mean, what have we been talking about exactly?
You're asking me to remember things from 5 seconds ago. That is a huge
That's
error on your
something I
part.
can't do either. That's why I take notes.
Halo 2, though, I will always say is a masterpiece of a first-person shooter. I could go. You know, I'm going to do a series on it eventually when me and Finn finish Dark Souls and Danganronpa. I'm going to do a series where I just play through Halo and say, this is great, I love this.
That one's for Jones.
What is that?
Bones.
Is that one of them things that throw shit?
Yes.
Oh, they're fast.
And if we are playing on hard mode, they introduced a new sort of attack that they do for the harder difficulties, which I think is
figured out how to beat them. You run in circles.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you avoid these guys. So these guys have a new attack, which is basically fidget spinners.
Yeah, they
Not even really
throw
joking.
chain things, right? Or, I don't...
Well, yeah, they do, but there's another one they added for harder difficulties. Also, let's go to the secret.
Something?
Most people ignore that and just go to the next level. However, what you're supposed to do...
Supposed to? Don't play
What
it
you're
your
gonna
way,
do
kids.
is you're gonna walk through this arc, and then you get a secret bonus.
Whee! Oh. Ah! You betrayed me, Frame. How could you do that?
Did you notice how I immediately ran away after you went
No,
in
because
there?
I was too focused on having fun jumping through a small arc. Hello, I'm home, honey.
We live in the basement next to this one abandoned building.
I love you. Serious Samantha.
I think that's a multiplayer character.
Oh, she should be called, like, Joking Julie. I thought it was Serious Sam, not seriously low visibility.
There's a lot of these segments in the game that I do not understand. This
Lots
one
of
lasts like
character
5
members.
seconds. Oh, I don't know why they enabled this for the third game.
Scorpion.
Infusion.
Hey, bud. Oh, you killed it.
Oh no, that's a spider. If you look
Oh.
up, you'll see helicopters with squids on them. Here, I'll let you kill this scorpion.
Hello. Can I keep him? He killed me. You fucking shit bad boy! No!
Oh boy, what was that? Oh, okay.
Man, I love shotguns. A lot of people didn't like Halo Reach because of how like it really set itself apart from Halo 3. Thank fucking Christ, because that game was a joke. I hate Halo 3 with a passion. The only Halo game that I hate more is, well, ODST doesn't count because it's part of Halo 3 and it's part of the reason why I hate it. But
That's like the one Halo game I bought out of my own will, because I heard there was a survival mode, and then I gave it a try, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
well, this isn't very good.
yeah, but they also had that survival mode in Halo Reach, and they massively improved it.
Oh. You know, I should probably get Reach. 'cause
Reach
it's
is,
kind of one
the
that
second
everyone
best one.
agrees is good.
In Halo 2, there's this one part that, because there's technically 3 factions fighting throughout Halo 2: the Flood, the Covenant, and the humans. But then later on, like, the Covenant, instead of just being a you know, generic alien alliance that you have to fight, it actually shows off the politics. And like one of the factions becomes usurped by a different one as like the leaders of the army, as it were, and they start fighting in their giant city, High Charity, the elites and the brutes, who do actually have their own alien names. It's like the Shangheili and the... I don't remember.
You've got to get us that data.
But,
It's me. Stein did
where was it? Yeah, there's a bit near the end of the game...
Did you find
Wait, there's
his
an
phone?
arm. There's a bit near the end of the,
You mean the phone you just called?
Right.
That's kind of funny.
He should
There's a bit near the end of the game where you walk into this big room, which is the Mausoleum of the Arbiter, a bit important earlier on, and you're like, oh cool, this place. Why is it so quiet in here? And then suddenly there's like church bells and a choir, and it's like, this is new. And then it just
Well,
turns
Halo
into a...
always did have that, like...
Oh, yeah, but like, it had never been used so beautifully in the ambience like that. And it was kind of weird. But then it explodes into rock music, and suddenly, like, several different iterations of the aliens pop out and start fighting each other. And one thing that is really interesting is... it's not just like... It's the thing with the elites and the brutes, those are the two that are fighting, but then... a bit more that they, like, that's really interesting about it is the different the other different ones, like the grunts, the hunters and that, they each pick sides. Like the jackals join the brutes, the hunters and grunts join the elites, and the prophets are on the brute side as well. And it's like, it's really cool because that means it's not like just those two fighting and the rest of the aliens aren't involved. It seems that each species is invested in, oh, fuck you, in one of the other main combatants of this power play that's going on, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's
come
really
where I am
fucking
for
cool.
a secret.
Oh, hello.
You want to just keep going down here? If there was a thing where... Oh,
Huh?
where are you now?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, there's a laser gun in here.
Oh, yeah, the wall, it suddenly appeared in front of me and I couldn't go that way anymore.
This is supposedly a secret, scary thing where a ghost pops out of nowhere and, like, yells at you because of one of your comrades that basically died because you weren't quick enough to the crash site.
Welcome
And
to
then you
Serious
find a laser
Sam.
gun. Yeah, this game just has a much different tone than all the rest of them. I think that's the thing I didn't like most about this game. It really deviates itself in tone from everything else. It's just kind of like...
It is actually kind of funny though, like, I died because of you and now I'm a ghost. Laser gun! Yay!
yeah, it does have a bit of a weirdness to it, I think.
They should have done it more intentionally.
It's not Stephen Ogg.
Who's this guy?
That's a cloned rifle, man.
Technically my gun is raping them. Welcome to my channel. This is what we talk about.
This is the kill yourself games. Kids admit incest games.
Kill another Indian.
Games.
The Kill Another Indian games. Can you
Hey
catch them
everyone,
all?
welcome to my channel on heavy-r.com.
It's actually really shit when I reveal what it actually stands for.
K.A.I?
Yeah.
Is it like your initials or something?
No. My first name is Archie. Archie!
Karchi.
Karchi.
I don't know any Archies. Like, I guess I do now.
Yeah, it's a fairly unique name. I know two other Archies, but, like, I'm not sure I'm fond of the name. I mean, it's okay.
I know of one other Archie, but I think we both know what I'm thinking of.
You mean the Archie from the Archies, the band? Who sung the song
No.
Sugar?
The guy who hangs out with a dude named Jughead.
Oh, the Weird Mysteries fella.
Maybe?
Hey, he's not ugly! And this is a scorpion, so...
I didn't say
I
this.
foreshadowed it. Hey, he's got miniguns.
Yes, he does. But you
Pretty
don't.
cool. You shoot me for
Also,
an
I
award.
went secret hunting while you continued to fight Scorpion. From Mortal
God.
Kombat, I guess.
Yeah, awful. Yeah, I think I might die. Just gonna-
Something I love about this
Ow!
soundtrack, they perfectly timed the beat in the song to firing the double-barreled shotgun. At least they did in the original. I think in this Fusion release it goes a bit faster. But yeah, it always tuned in perfectly to the beat of the song, and I feel like that was intentional. It's really nice. At least it was.
Really? I just killed the fucking giant scorpion and you guys are here to fuck with me. Seriously?
Yes.
Wow, their self-preservation is like... Oh, and the game's over. Huh.
Yep, that's it. Serious answer.
There's no, like, smoothing on like, a level ending.
No.
It's like, time to... Oh, I'm out the game now. I'm confused.
Well, there is sometimes a cutscene, but yeah.
Sometimes.
This is Bravo Delta Niner. I have visual on stone.
I've always wanted to have, like, a shit ton of money so I could make my own game.
Roger that.
That'd be pretty
Just...
cool.
I'm very good at telling other people what to do to make my dreams become a reality, because usually I have great dreams, but I'm not good at realizing them on my own, you know?
When I wanted to be a filmmaker when I was little, which is really stupid when I come to think of it. Not the occupation, but me becoming one.
Hey, you know, you're a smart guy.
From what I've made when I was little regarding to filmmaking is pretty bad.
I've seen.
Have you?
Yes.
I don't think you have. In fact, I don't think I've made it public to any degree.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking... You know, for some fucking reason, I was thinking of Alex from I Hate Everything.
Oh.
Because he did
No,
that
I'm
thing
not
on his
that
old...
successful YouTuber.
Yeah, for some reason I was, like, getting you two confused.
Well, I mean, I guess we both analytically look at things, maybe.
I've spoken to both of you.
Yeah, I've spoken to him once. Did you speak to him via voice?
Yes.
Well, that's a step up from me then. I just did a back and forth text chat, which didn't last too long.
Did
all
I?
things
Or am I
considered,
getting him confused for someone else? All these things
Maybe.
are very likely. I'm an easily...
All I can
Hello.
say is he was a lot less popular when I contacted him, so... We talked
Yeah.
like twice, I think, but both times it was relatively short.
You should do a collab with
I
him.
mean, there's no way. I don't even know if he'd remember me.
It doesn't matter, you should do a collab with him. Fuck you, take this eyeball, you dumb fuck.
Well, he has, like-
Fuck you.
Doesn't he have like 1 million subscribers now or something like that? I can't
Going
even
on for
believe
2,
that.
I think.
Yeah, so at the end, how am I...
Hey, I mean, look at the subscriber difference. Is there another one? It's a fucking scorpion again. Fuck off. What are the consequences to dying?
Respawning. Because that's the mode we selected.
Oh.
This game can get difficult, especially if you haven't been introduced to the Serious Sam formula to an nth degree. So I figured, best decision, make it unlimited.
Yeah. We'll
Plus,
get
I
through
felt
it
like if we
faster as well.
did actually get to the point of dying all the way, we wouldn't want to just start back over, so...
Yeah.
The challenge is to try not to die. There you go.
The challenge is to eat some pie.
I wish for Fusion,
They would
they
give you
made
pie.
some use... Yes.
Serious
I wish for
pie.
Fusion,
This
I wish
pie's
for
gone
Fusion that
off.
they had, some form of reason to actually throw the jibs that you get when you melee someone.
Yeah, I kind of tried
Like,
throwing
you
one at
could-
a guy and he was like, hey, I don't care.
I mean, certain different trophies, like if you kill a skeleton guy and grab his head, those will kill a lot of things or do damage. But like, otherwise it's useless, like the Nar's eye and the Beheaded's heart. There's no point. Like, there's literally nothing you can do with them other than just throw them for no... I have a feeling in development there might have actually been a purpose for that, but then they just decided, no, this is too complicated, and was like, okay, just
I'm
make
bored
them
of
throw
doing
it through the
this.
walls.
I think if you and I made a game, we'd make a good game.
I'm not really a game designer.
No, I know. But, like, I would come up with all the ideas. Oh,
Hey,
hello.
where are you going?
Yeah, good
Don't have a
question.
party without me.
That was a good question, Sam of the Siri.
Oh, where are you going? You didn't
Where
actually
are
say
you
that for me. I don't know why.
Where are you
Oh, that was
going?
2 of them. I guess that's because it's on co-op.
Maybe.
No, that was my fault.
You think I was kidding?
I love parties.
I gotta say, if there's anything I really, really, really love about this game, it's the way a double shotgun destroys a Nar's head. Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
it, like,
satisfying.
takes the bit out the middle.
And it pushes him back a bit, too, and it's like, it's very well. The gore in this game, specifically, I think is very well done.
What year did this come out?
2011.
Do you remember what year The Darkness 2 came out? Because The Darkness 2, to this day, is one of the most satisfying first-person shooters I've ever played.
The second one?
Yes, the first one was fucking awful.
I think, like, 2013? I don't... I kind of want to check, though. Let me actually do that.
You know, the first Darkness was one of the first games that I remember ever, like, seriously not being able to sit through any... Like, having the moment where it's like, I can't do this anymore.
So how'd you get to play the second one?
Because I played the second one first.
Oh. Yeah, The Darkness 2 came out early 2012. So
Yeah,
it was
so
like
it
a
wasn't-
couple months after this.
Yeah. Man, The Darkness 2 is really good.
I wouldn't doubt it. I played the Darkness 1's demo, but that was years ago, and I don't even remember like anything about it.
It's not great.
Is there a third one, at least in development or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Well, who made that one? Was it Capcom?
I have no idea, actually.
I don't think it was Capcom.
I've only started
I'm
paying
not sure who it
attention
was.
to what game developers do what quite recently.
I've always had a bit of an eye for it. Actually, since it's opened my other monitor here, developed by Digital Extremes. They made
Styles.
Digital Extremes, I think, also made Unreal Championship for the Xbox, as far as I'm aware. Which I mean, I don't know anything else they've done, but I know the name. There's a secret assault rifle right around here.
A secret assault
Climb up,
rifle.
please. There's one on the window here.
Hooray! Oh! Oh! He turns into an old man when he gets hurt.
They also haven't updated these Serious Sam sounds since the very first game.
Oh!
He still makes the same pain sounds, they just never got him to do more pain line. They're not even particularly good, they're just weird.
Oh!
It's not like they're bad either, it's just they're a bit, like, weird, I don't know.
Oh, Scorpion, you must die.
I am the lore Matt. The trees say you must die.
I am the
I
Lorax.
am
I
the
speak for the
Lorax.
trees. They don't say much because they're fucking trees. Ends
seen
my
Pam Tree?
suffering. There's filthy Arab writing on the wall.
Oh jeez. Oh, here come the fidget spinner attacks. It's pretty much their premiere here.
Oh, I had a few of them do it earlier.
Well, did you get the ones that spin in the air and turn like a shade of glowing blue?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure
Yeah,
a
well,
lot of
those ones
fellas
are
here.
semi-homing, and I don't particularly care for the new attack.
I wish I had grenades. Do I have grenades?
Oh, I'll also tell you for sure that we're not getting through this whole game today, because this game is quite a bit longer.
That's understandable.
Yeah. The first encounter is actually a bit of a long game, but it's just because I know it so well that I'd be able to get through it pretty quickly. But even then, I feel like I wouldn't be giving you the full experience. Like, sure, we're gonna rush through these, but I'm not gonna, like, do it to the point where I'm literally just running and there's no fun.
I'd say like an hour and a half.
For...
Yeah,
Damn
an
it.
hour and a half.
For what?
The first one.
Oh. Yeah. I think a speedrun for that game is... Actually, I'm not even sure.
I looked one up to get like an estimate, and it was like 37 minutes.
Well, I think it'd take more than an hour and a half then, at least for a playthrough. I almost did a Serious Sam the First Encounter playthrough, but then I realized nobody did the Xbox version yet. And then I did a really stupid move where I added extra voice lines to make it funny, and it wasn't funny, and it sucks. And now I just wish I did it without the extra voices, which was like, they're real, genuine Serious Sam lines, but I just added them for a little random humor in like every scenario. Like it was gonna be like in Freeman's mind, but in Sam's mind. And that thing took like 3 days to render, and like 2 days to upload. And I just got to the point where I'm like, yeah, the process for making this one was far too long, I'm not doing that again.
That's fair.
Although I might, like, in a couple of years, because there isn't, like, great footage of playing through the Xbox version out there. At least there is now that I posted it, because I posted it in
I'm the
parts
best.
too.
Hey, look, it's a Minotaur tour.
They look so much better in Fusion than they... Why is the cutscene still activated for me? I've never seen this before. It still got me in the cutscene.
Sledgehammer. I don't know what to do about that.
It's kind of funny in a way. I'm just watching you do things. I could have closed the cutscene at any time, I just kind of kept it there.
Oh, I wanted to fight that solo.
I just hit it with one double barrel, you got the kill.
Look out, a fidget spinner.
Did you see the blue homing ones that go like
You mean like the
horizontally?
40 that they fired when we walked in? Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
LZ. It's too hot. I can't land.
It's too hot.
So at the
Hot
end of
now.
this level is a very intense boss battle.
Sweet. Is it here? Because this is a big place.
It is here actually, but
Wow.
he kind of breaks through a wall. There's something up there. I can't remember what. But the moment that a kamikaze blows it up, you can't go there anymore, and it looks like we're about to lose our chances.
What if I stay up here and not kill him? I found a secret.
Oh, you did. Good for you. I can't get it though. I mean, that was kind of a given anyways, as per the situation.
I mean, like, it's had like I wouldn't say enough, but like some variation in the aesthetics. But essentially, it's gone from brown to yellow.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of yellow later in the game, but I think it... You know, I do particularly like this level a lot more than the first two.
My right eye is like fucking though, like, oh. The I don't know why, but like just the turning motion is giving me such a headache.
Could be something to do with this game being heavily VR focused now.
Oh yeah. It's very difficult to get me motion sick though. It's weird.
Me too, but then I played Firestarter.
And then the Firestarter attacked.
I know, it's basically... Oh my gosh, that game is a nightmare just to think about. Sometimes I go back and watch that, like,
Did his fidget spinner attack just kill that guy?
It may have.
That's
They
what it
have a
looked
tendency
like.
to sometimes make mistakes.
Hey, you know they're only demons. Right, that's it. I broke out the hammer. They're all fucked. Ow. I have 5 health already.
47.
47 healths.
I got one from the woman at the corner.
How much is that health in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that child in the window? Shit, it's the
Son,
cops.
don't
I'm
do it.
going to jail.
Son, stay away.
Son, stay away from that man. He's a pedophile. What about you,
Yeah,
Dad?
you kid.
You're my kid. I'll fuck you all I want.
Oh boy.
If he wants to fuck kids, he should have his own. It's great.
Fucking hell.
Welcome to the K.A.I games. No, I'm standing here.
10-4.
Where did these demons come from, anyway?
Space.
Oh, okay.
Like the intro thing that you were making fun of before stream was basically the explanation or whatever.
The what?
The thing where you were like, by the middle of the 21st century. That thing.
Oh.
Well, that's like basically sort of explaining the backstory.
Is this Mecha Hitler?
Yes. Please don't screw up this time, cutscene. Okay, good, it didn't. The last time I played this, the cutscene like bugged out, and his face wasn't even visible.
Oh.
I guess they fixed that. This is still a relatively early port, like early access.
I'm gonna kill him with the hammer.
Good plan.
It's working.
Admittedly, this boss can be quite intimidating in single player.
I'm getting him. He's going down. I did it.
Good for you.
That shot was fucking terrible.
Contact with Garrett.
Oh, I love how I searched up the darkness too, and now Spec Ops The Line is showing
Extraction has
for
failed.
me.
Extraction has failed.
Secure the crash site and save the pilot.
My forearm is really small, but my
To
shoulder is
impersonate
fucking
Sam,
huge.
You kind of need to like yell. So I'm not gonna try.
I'm Serious Sam.
In a way, yeah.
I'll make a sandwich with some serious ham.
Now that's some serious sandwich power.
I've seen sandwiches before, but this is ridiculous. It's a serious sandwich.
Just buttering his toast in the morning, he puts the jam on, he's like,
Serious.
This is getting serious.
What
There's a
if
secret in here, but I don't remember what secret. Whenever I play multiplayer with people, they're like, oh, go in here, there's a secret. And then I see them do some shit, and they get a secret, but I don't remember what it is. Nor do I remember any way of how to get to it. Like, I don't... here's the thing. I'm not sure where this goes. Okay, I guess we skipped a portion of the level.
Suits me.
This...
I wish... Is there a pistol that's like... Fuck you, you little fucking bony-ass motherfucker. Is there a pistol in this that's like even stronger?
I mean, the assault rifle you can fire, in bursts. Which kind of works that way.
It fires in spurts.
it shoots, yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
Fucking turn on! Holy shit! This is supposed to turn on! What the hell? Alright then,
Shit,
this
one's
switch
still
is
alive.
supposed to be able to turn on. That must be like a latency glitch or something, I don't know.
Huh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, I really like very powerful pistols. What's this? Oh.
This one is relatively powerful.
Oh yeah,
And you can fire pretty much, like, rapidly. Spamming
Yeah, but I
the
like
mouse
big,
button.
big magnums, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, whereas the mod community for this game is pretty much anything you can think of, so... Serious Sam modders are very dedicated, although a little butthurt at times, I've found.
I have, one thing I will say, though, is, the one thing I really can't stand about Halo 2 is what they did to the pistol. They made it so weak.
Is
But
it
that's-
anything like the first game?
It's nothing like the first game. The pistol in the first game is, like, god tier in comparison. Are these on our
Yeah, I
side,
thought
or-
those were cool. Wasn't the pistol something you could, like, also charge up? Or am I thinking of the nuclear...
You're thinking of the
no.
plasma pistol,
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
which is actually massively overpowered, yeah.
Yeah,
in Halo
that's
2,
pretty cool.
that's the thing, though. That's the thing that really pissed me off. They made the pistol in Halo 2 really weak because they introduced dual wielding. But what they forgot is dual wielding with the plasma pistol means you can have the plasma rifle, which is fast fire, and the plasma pistol, so you can overload a shield and then just quickly blast them with the plasma rifle, and that's it. After that, everything's done, you know? Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So they ruined the pistol, but made the plasma pistol massively overpowered for the same, and it was overpowered because of the exact same reason they made the plasma pistol, the regular pistol, terrible. So it's like, in the end, it was redundant because they've already made one weapon massively overpowered.
Complications.
And one of the main reasons that the regular pistol was so overpowered is because it was, like, pretty damn powerful with its damage, but also it had a zoom function. And not only did they take away the
Halo 1
power...
pistol always kind of reminded me of the Doom 2016 pistol, or of course then again, maybe I just haven't played it in a while. It just seems similar. Doom 2016, which by the way, is, frankly, I don't think as good as people say it is, but it's still decent.
I thought it was like a solid 6 or 7 out of 10.
Like, I don't know, there's something about the pacing being, like, a bit too fast. Like, I don't know.
It, if you want mindless violence, it's great, and it has good visual storytelling, but, like...
The gameplay
just-
felt not doomy to me.
I didn't really have
Felt
a
like
problem
something.
with that.
Neither did I, really, but, like, Doom was never, like, oh man, super fast-paced in your face. Like, it was kind of just, like... I don't know how to say it, really.
The thing is, one thing I will never do, like, I try, at least I try not to, is, I'll try not to judge a game based on its predecessors, like, unless it's for the story reasons. But as far as gameplay goes, I won't say, well, I mean, they changed something and that's why I don't like it. And, like, the gameplay in Doom 2016 was actually really good and really fun.
Yeah.
But, you know, just because it was different doesn't mean it was necessarily bad or worse. I think it was actually better with the fast pacing. The problem I had with it was very bare bones. Like, it was just like... I know what they wanted to do is just make something where it's like, it's fun to kill things in this, and they succeeded. But then, like, that gets boring a bit too quickly for me. Where am I supposed to go?
Well, the C4 we just got, if you go...
Oh.
Oh, please don't teleport me.
Oh.
Quinn, Chopper's recon.
If this teleports me, I will be mad.
I'm sorry.
Negative.
I don't know if I can get back. But basically, if you throw that... it teleported me. Let me see if I can go back. Because there's a secret rocket launcher you can pick up if you use the C4 to blow up a wall. Okay, I can go back. Never mind, no.
What do I do with this?
Oh shit,
here?
what the hell? It turned on the old minigun that was spinning.
What it do with this helicopter, though?
You just let it fuck off for a bit because you need a rocket launcher to kill it.
Oh, okay.
Which you get, like, later in the level, but if you get the rocket launcher fast enough, you can... Or if you get the rocket launcher early, you can kill it ahead of time.
Where is it? Because you got it.
It's fucked off until you get further into the level.
Where's the rocket launcher?
Oh, yeah, I'll show you.
Oh. Oh. Ooh,
And right here, there's an explosive you throw, and then you break the wall, and then you
Oh,
get
I
the
thought
rocket
there was a
launcher.
secret here. I was trying to jump over it.
Well, you wouldn't have had luck without an explosive.
Well, fuck you.
It's just...
How's about that? You stupid bitch. Derp, derp, derp. Dramatic mosque entering. Look at this mosque. Look at it. Pray to the mosque.
As I just...
You will be assimilated. What did you just... Oh, right, okay. You're referencing the meme.
Which is something I tend to not do as much as possible. There's this girl at my college, right?
That's unfortunate.
She would always reference meme culture, like, the day after it died. Like, well, like, the day after a specific thing would have died, like, we are #1. Like, basically the moment it became no longer relevant.
She's one of
She
those
just started bringing it up.
late to the party ones.
She's a normie, basically. But she'd
Yeah.
always say about how she's so into the internet stuff and she's so big on it and up to date, and I'm thinking, no, you're not. You're a
She
freaking
sounds like
normie and
Brianna
you're trying to
Wu.
look...
Yes, I am a video game developer. Look at this
Yeah.
video game I made in 2015. Oh,
But
2015? I thought this was 1992.
Yeah. She's kind of like 100% normie material by every definition, and it's just kind of embarrassing, frankly.
I love the video games. I've been into them since childhood. And then you pull up a video of her in 2011 saying, now, I just got into video games. And, you know, I don't really like them. I find them all a bit violent. I don't think I could really make a career out of this.
Sees one violent video game. Video games and why they are bad for the younger generation.
Literally. And no, it wasn't about violence, it was about sexism. Because there so many games are, you know, the character is a white male and killing brown people and women.
That's an absolute no-no.
In Hitman, you're encouraged to murder hookers. What?
I don't think you are. I have only played one of the Hitman games, which I like.
She used it. I'm pretty sure this was Brianna Wu. It might have been that other fucking retard that I can't remember the name of. But
Isn't killing the strippers like just a thing you can do? But
well, I
there's
mean,
not a reason.
it takes away points from you if you do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I hate how people see something as interactivity.
You're allowed to do it, but it's negative for you, and it can also lead to you getting discovered, which is like the whole not the point of the game.
I think what they think is somebody had the audacity to program in the fact that you could kill them, which does not mean that you can't, like, you have to. It's that they tried to make the game immersive by giving you possibilities that you wouldn't expect.
To be honest, I think the option to go around murdering people, but the incentive not to, actually reduces violence in real life.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's not about, like, not having the option, because you have the option to kill people in real life, but you have the incentive not to. And implementing that in video games will make people less violent as well.
Truth.
Ouch. You know what I've always found very funny?
Haha, funny.
Sad funny is more the case, but I always come across, because of, like, some of my mannerisms, way of speaking, and my very brash and brutally honest nature, I come across as not very intelligent. Until you've spoken to me for more than, like, a couple of days.
I thought you were relatively intelligent the day I talked to you.
Oh, really? I could have sworn I came across badly.
Were you in the voice chat the very first day I made a Discord?
Yeah.
Good call.
But I need to
Cool.
bring you up to speed.
It was when I invited you onto Nobcast, remember?
Professor Stein was working
Because Manuel was there as well, and he was like, I want to invite Frame on my podcast, but I'm nervous. And I'm like, it's easy, look, hey Frame. And you were like, yeah. And I was like, you want to be on my podcast? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, see, done.
Man alive that can fly a chopper.
There was another guy who
Anyway, I can see it
wanted
from
to
here,
do
and I
something.
always
I
like to
forget
see
what his
it.
name was.
Manuel.
But I haven't...
What do you mean? There's aliens all over
Was
the
it?
place. It's...
It
I
was
guess
almost,
maybe that was... What
it
was
was
his
on the
alias?
first day. D.A. Manuel. He was in the thing,
Oh.
remember?
The Nazi Zombies thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of someone else. He added
Oh.
me on Skype. I don't know if I still have him on Skype, but he was doing malicious things, so I just kind of blocked him
Oh.
from the Discord. But I don't know if I've heard from him since. I don't remember what his name was.
Hey, baby, was your daddy?
I have Skype open. I might have it.
You are really freaking.
Prepare to get banned.
Oh. Well, it's okay, because we're killing it.
I think
See, YouTube,
there's-
I'm censoring myself.
I'm pretty sure like almost every playthrough of this game that shows the tits and nothing's happened to them, so... Plus, people are kind of like getting rid of the adulteration of tits because they really shouldn't be.
It's
And I
like
almost
men have
guarantee-
nipples, so what's the difference?
I almost guarantee at some point, when history begins to continue, boobs will be much less
Because it
sexualized.
stopped right now. History's taking a break, you know?
Well, from what we've been seeing recently, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
What, are you kidding me? Trump becoming president is not going to be forgotten anytime soon.
True, actually, true.
We had the first black president 9 years ago. Like, history recently, especially with, like, the increase in shootings, etc. History recently, like, Robin Williams dying isn't going to be forgotten anytime soon. You know, there's plenty of things. Christopher Lee, for fuck's sake. That guy was a national treasure. Plenty of
Yeah, the
historical
man
stuff has
is
happened. I really don't get why people are acting like last year and this year were especially bad. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people weren't alive in 1945, but like, I mean, not even then. Like, there was the thing in China. I can't remember if it was China actually. It was one of them
The only thing I
slanty-eyed
really hate
countries.
about modern society is the triggerings.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
nothing like. People want things to be really bad, so they'd have something to, like, blame for how shit they are and untalented and unsuccessful they are. Because it's like, if you have a world war going on, you can be like, yeah, I never made it big because there was a world war going on, you know? You'd have an excuse.
Yeah.
But now it's like, everything is, like, actually okay, and minorities aren't really being oppressed anymore, so it's like, there's no excuse for people doing shit in life, but people, of course, are still going to do shit in life, because most people are shit. So
You know,
people...
it's also-
people are becoming triggered and, you know, making up genders to... They want adversity, some kind of adversity. They want some kind of adversity. They want something to be pushing them down so that they'll have something to blame if they fuck up and something to help them grow as a person. Because right now, they're basically getting shit handed to them, and that goes against human nature.
Yeah.
But there's really not much wrong with today's society.
Yeah, I guess other than that one thing,
What one thing?
the triggerings.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, it's kind of an oxymoron. They're becoming a problem because there's no problem.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
like-
yeah, it's pretty much...
It's like, it's the definition of being a fucking stupid human.
I hope
There's
it
no,
all
there's
kind
no
of tones down at
problems
some
around.
point.
I'm gonna be a problem.
You know what's funny, though?
Nothing says.
They're trying to, like, ban bullies and stuff and, like, prevent bullying from schools infinitely and all this and that, and like give like court fines for the parents if their child bullies people at school.
Yeah, because threatening
Sorry,
the
I'm gonna
parents
have
will
to
scare the
Flynn say
kids.
something because as she talks, I'm not going to be able to
As
focus.
a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah,
Okay, now I can talk.
they get distracting. Where are you?
I think here's the funny thing: almost everyone successful in life, pretty much at least, has some sort of history of being bullied. I feel like it really builds your character to actually be bullied, and I know how stupid that could sound at first.
No. I can actually give you a real story, a proper good story that backs up that claim 100%.
Okay.
Now, like, when I was younger, like, when I was, like, between the ages of 0 to 6,
Popular
because...
K.A.I games, okay.
Yeah, the perfect K.A.I games. Surprisingly enough, I was a bully.
Oh.
I was a fucking horrible child. Like, I was a horrible child. Not even gonna sugarcoat it. I was a little shit. I once smashed over €100 worth of alcohol for the lols when I was like 7.
Oh my.
Oh yes. And like I once kicked the shit out of this other kid for being somewhere I didn't want him to be when I was about 5.
Were you a tough kid?
Less tough, more like I wasn't physically stronger than anyone. I just, you know, had the fighting spirit, as it were, you know? So yeah,
You know, it's interesting because your sense of comedy really doesn't give off a violent vibe.
No. And like, that's because I'm getting to it. Like, you think I'm still the same as when I was 5?
Okay, yeah.
Wow, you see, I didn't realize you were still a dick to this day. I never said that. Wow, K.A.I Games, still a dick, everyone. No, that's not what I'm
I don't
saying.
know, like, if I'm to imagine people that have been bullies towards me when I was little, and I imagine them, like, going on YouTube and doing the stuff you're doing nowadays, like, I would just find that very, very confusing.
Yeah. No, that's understandable, but, like, this is the thing. I'm gonna back up your claim. Starting off by saying you should expect there's gonna be more than just me going on about what a dick I was. So anyway... flash forward to when I moved to Spain. Southern Spain is, like, still back in the 1800s as far as cultural evolution goes. They don't like the blacks, they don't like foreigners, and most of them have never left their town.
Okay.
Everything feels louder. I'm going to turn the sound down again. Especially because this is an important story. I might end up dead. I'm feeling like I'm dying. Yeah, okay, there's a guy here. It's fine.
I feel so close to death right now.
Is that you were parodying I feel so close to you right now?
I was.
Well done. Hats off to you, sir. So anyway,
I bet you're not even wearing a hat, you slut.
actually, I just picked up a helmet, so fuck you.
Why?
Because it gives me armor.
Oh, in the game. Well, just in real life, you put it on like a bicycle helmet. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I just so happened to put on my trusty helmet. Are you
I put on
retarded?
my disabled person helmet, so there. That'll show you.
This'll protect me from web hate.
Oh. I always wanted to get, like, a cool pair of glasses, so, like, because I was expecting when I started the channel, I'll get back to my other story, don't worry, I was expecting my channel to just get hated on for being a Let's Player channel and me being a loud, obnoxious person. So what I was going to do is I was going to buy glasses and do reaction to hate comment videos. And every time I was just going to sit there and read them and not respond, and then at the
How
end...
do you react to hate if you haven't had hate yet? You made
See,
a
this is
channel
why I
with
haven't
that.
fucking done it.
Oh.
I don't get much hate. Like,
Oh,
not
jeez. I
not
thought you were
nearly
thinking,
enough.
like, I'm gonna make a channel dedicated to replying to comments. I'm just like, well, good luck getting comments to reply to.
No. I meant I was gonna make a series in
okay.
my current channel. But I never got enough hate, and I was like, wow, that just seems malicious, so I'm not gonna do it anyway. But I was gonna get a pair of glasses, so I was gonna sit in, like, a semi-lit room and be like, can't see the haters if I'm wearing glasses in a dark room, and that was just gonna be it. It was not a great idea. There's a reason I didn't go through with it, but anyway. So, yeah, I was definitely a horrible bully. I was a nasty little cunt when I was a kid. And then I moved to Spain, and, like, Southern Spain, like I said, they only got automobiles with motors within the last 50 years, and I believe obligatory education was only around for the last 30 in Southern Spain. Yeah, because of all the Franco stuff, you know, World War II hit Spain pretty hard.
Yeah,
With having a horrible dictatorship rather than actually being involved. Yeah, not a nice place to be. So, it kind of suffered a lot socially. They're very set in their ways, you know? And unfortunately, those ways are very racist and not friendly towards outsiders. There's a lot of incest.
Oh my.
Like, they don't even hide it. There are people walking around with, like, their fucking shoulder lower than their knees.
Oh, really?
One day I'm gonna walk down the road with a camera and I'm gonna count the generations of inbreeding per person you see in the street.
If you want a cannon, come here.
I would love a cannon, actually, so...
it's particularly good for the upcoming boss.
Let's have a look, where are ya?
So you get on here by going on that car, and then up there, and then there's a thing here, or... Yeah, you gotta jump on here, and then there's a cannon. And there's some...
Ah, fuck!
There's some ammo for the cannon as well on one of the...
It's, yeah, I saw it. I figured it'd be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so naturally, based on all of these things to do with the country, when I came here, they'd never seen an English person before in their life. Essentially.
Okay.
I was one of maybe 4 other English children who lived within, like, a 5-town radius. How do you get up here?
Yeah.
Where do you jump on this? So, it was pretty bad, to say the least. And mixed with my personality at the time, which, you know, I've already told you about, I was not the nicest person. Yeah. You could say I got what I deserved, you know? They bullied me.
That makes sense, yeah.
And, it kind of kept going. And it kept going. And then, like, I was humbled in my ways, and it kept going. And then they started making knives out of pencil sharpener blades and toothbrushes.
Holy shit.
And then they started making threats to my mother and sister.
It's freaking violent.
Oh yeah, it got really bad. Then, essentially, I went to a school with maybe 400 kids, and 90% of them were related in one way or another. So, you know, if one of them doesn't like you, you're going to end up with some serious problems. And,
now that's some serious problems.
That's some serious Samuel. Imagine if Serious Sam's mother was like an old Brooklyn woman, was like, "Oh, Samuel, you going around killing the... Oh, I can't..." Well, that sounds not very Brooklyn. Whatever, you know what I mean.
I gotta tell you, Luigi, I never seen no one like this in Brooklyn.
Mario! You fucking fag!
Mario!
Wow, Luigi! No one fucking likes you!
Mario! Oh! You're fucking me up the ass!
Fuck you, Luigi! Yes, Luigi! My penis is in your rectum!
That's not very...
Cock, Luigi.
Not very godly
cock,
of you.
Okay.
Metal Gear.
Mario!
So what I was saying, before we started going on about Luigi's possible homosexuality, of all the things to distract a person,
And incest.
yes, it got very bad, to say the least. I spent about 10-ish years of my life living... I also lived in the countryside, I didn't even live in the town. I spent about 10 years of my life with people trying to find out where I lived, with people making a lot of threats, pretty much trying to destroy everything that I did with my time. So I ended up pretty much either shut in my house with a father who, to put it bluntly, was abusive, a sister who was, you know, a teenage girl for the most part, so that was a thing, and then my school life consisted of, you know, kids threatening me constantly. The teachers were related to the kids as well, so the teachers bullied me quite a lot as well. The most famous one was Antonio, who I, quote, said, I hope you all go back to your own fucking country, and I hope it sinks into the sea. You're an inferior race of human. God chose us.
Really? Oh
Friendly
my.
guy. He was extremely sexist towards my mother, and we're not talking like, he was a misogynist, he said looking good baby in the street, what a sexist. We're talking like he said you women shouldn't even be allowed to speak to a man like me, sort of thing, when she came to complain about the way I was being treated.
Well, jeez.
Yeah. So things were pretty bad, and all of this, like, this is pretty bad shit, as you can possibly imagine from my description. And I am the person I am today only because I had horrendous things happen to me. Otherwise, I would have stayed a bully. If I'd have stayed in England, and if I'd have stayed the way I was, I would have turned out to be a... You know, I had no interest in learning or anything. I had no interests other than just, you know, being a dick and doing whatever I wanted. But coming over here, I found myself reading books because there was no fucking internet in the mountains. All I had was an Xbox with, like, Halo 2. That's it. So I started reading. Like, I would order books and that online whenever I went to friends' houses. And, you know, because my dad didn't really give me any money or anything. I had to work for it. Working with him was a nightmare. That's a whole other kettle of fish. So yeah, I ended up reading a lot of science books. I've got all my horrible history books to this day. A little bit of Artemis Fowl, the Gone series, the Demonator.
Artemis Fowl, that's familiar.
That's a really great book series. Oh, it's one of the best. But anyway, yeah, so
Yeah,
I started...
Series, okay.
I started growing as a person, you know, and I became the person I am today. Simply because I was put through a lot of shit. Honestly, it was horrible what happened to me. I go to therapy because of it. I make jokes and shit. It was not good. Not good stuff.
Yeah,
but
I can imagine.
I would not change anything in my life. Regardless of how bad it is, I would not alter a single detail. Because I like who I am as a person.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah. And I always say, like, a bad situation makes a good person.
True,
Most of the time. There's a whole other thing with my friend Eddie who went through similar stuff, but he turned into a bitter dick. But, you know, that's more about the person, really. So, moral of the story, Kiddywinks watching at home, if you can take real bad things that happen to you, and instead of bitching on the internet or claiming that you're failing in life because, you know, you've had it rough, take them as a learning experience. I'm hardly successful in life, but at least I'm happy with who I am as a fucking person.
Yeah, to get back to how this conversation started...
Yeah, sorry, I kind of went off on one.
I think them trying to inevitably get rid of bullying in schools is a fucking terrible idea.
You know, they have chickenpox meetings for children.
They do, yeah. I have no opinion on it.
So, like, what they'll do is, because, like, getting... it can make you sterile when you're older, if you get chickenpox. It's very dangerous, far worse for adults. So what they'll do is they'll wait till one of their kids gets chickenpox, and then they'll bring all their friends over for a play date, and then they'll all have chickenpox, meaning they'll suffer now and be better as people later. Exact same philosophy. So I think, no, bullying should be fine. Teachers being strict should be fine. Clipping your kids behind the ear when they're little cunts should be fine.
To a degree, everything to a degree.
Yeah, you don't beat the shit out of them or traumatize them, but definitely
and that's where it gets a bit
give them
complicated.
consequence.
You need to know how much is hurtful love and hurtful abuse.
Yes.
There's a fine line that I think a lot of people forget.
You see, that's another thing about my father. My father was like, oh, I'm doing this for your benefit, I'm toughening you up. But, like, he was on the other side of the line, you know?
Yeah.
So no, you definitely don't want to turn into a fucking asshole, but I think if you're a good parent, like a legitimately good parent, you will know what is too far and you will never cross that line. But you will understand what needs to be done to make your child a good person. Because, you know, you're not...
I don't know if I'd be a good parent at my current age. I feel I have a lot to learn when it comes to
yeah, me too.
raising a child.
But I think I could do better than most people, like, 10 years older than me.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I don't really know how you would react to a situation as such, so...
Oh, no. Like, I'm not saying I'll be a great parent or even nowhere near the best, definitely. But like, I'm just saying I don't think I would raise an asshole.
Yeah.
Because I understand the conditioning that I went through to become me. And I don't think I'm a bad person, per se. I've got flaws, but, you know. You know, if old Framey ever said, hey, I need your help, I'd laugh at him, and then I'd help. But I'd laugh at him. We're establishing this.
Okay, that's all good. Good with a good chuckle. Rather flex my muscles.
There's a man coming after me with a gun. Okay, I'll help you, but... Oh, there's a bird lady stuck in this building. Look at this dumb fucking woman. Fuck you.
You dumb fucking bird.
You dumb fucking woman! I ought to give you 2 black eyes.
Oh, give her worse than that.
Yeah, it's a great old joke, you know? What do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes? Nothing, you ain't told the bitch twice already.
What do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes?
Good on you, honey. Express your sexuality however you please. Can I join in?
Oh boy.
Mine's bigger.
They say once you go black, you never go back, but every girl I've talked to who went black, like, says they'll never go back.
Huh.
Or, what's the word? They'll never go back to black.
You know, that's not true, because that's a big spaceship. I dated a black girl once, and I went back.
I think it's, like, more so in the man way.
She
like,
had
big size.
a sexy ass, I will say.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of a...
Is there a trick to this? Do we hit the...
We hit the glowing things.
Ah, the glowing things. Got it. I'm shooting rackets.
Bonus points with the cannon.
Oh yeah, the cannon. Okay, I'll do that.
But you have to keep in mind aerodynamics and when the cannon is going to not reach your target.
Don't worry. I know the deal. I'm down with the kids, you know? That's what this is about. It's about being popular and down with the
there's
children.
definitely some sort of auto-aim here, I can tell.
I don't mind it so much. Like,
I'm sure you can turn it off.
I'm positive people are going to be furious that I'm not playing Serious Sam BFE for skills.
So yeah, we didn't actually destroy the mothership today. But
That's okay.
He'll be back.
All your bases
It's a mothership, not a he.
Oh.
Hello, is that the pizza man?
At the moment he opened his mouth.
What?
They're escalating.
Tell me something I don't know.
What?
Sorry,
What
just
do you
thinking
love?
out loud.
What did I say?
Scientists
You said,
work
I love
to
how,
decipher
and then
math.
something, and then he opened his mouth.
There's another Syrian
Oh,
ship
the
beneath the
moment you said whatever it was, he opened his mouth and I was like, well, that didn't seem fitting.
Yeah, I was going for it. I was trying to lip sync it. Hello, is that the pizza man?
The map
I would like to order one, no pepperoni.
The words on it say the Sphinx.
Serious Sam is a pepperoni guy, definitely.
That means
Yeah.
I think it means the
Look at him.
Sphinx is the key.
He's the kind of guy who would like olives on his pizza as well.
Stone kitty.
I'm okay with olives on my
scientists are
pizza.
almost positive
I'm a ham and cheese guy through and through.
Tell him I already thought of one.
Sam, you can't blow it up. It's a priceless artifact.
You'll just have to bill me.
Sam, this is
But my name isn't Bill.
Okay.
Is that a hooker?
This is where Egypt begins. And this is also where the stream ends for today. 'Cause it's like-
Hooray! Oh, that was good though.
yes. Good times.
This isn't a bad game.
No, I never thought it was.
No, I know. I'm not accusing.
Sam, have you reached the Sphinx yet?
I'm getting there.
Shut up,
Solve
woman.
that riddle yet?
Not quite.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
We've
I'll let him shut
translated
up.
One of the lines, but we still don't have a solution.
Yeah.
What's it say?
It says,
It says,
the
"Go
true
fuck
riddle
yourself."
Of the Sphinx has many questions, but only one answer.
Is that supposed to help?
Is it yes?
We have right now.
How come?
Are you asking me questions?
No, I'm not. They're talking. He's like the ruler of the Sphinx has many questions but one answer, and I'm like, well, are all the questions that can be answered with the word yes? Oh, so anyway, yes, this was Serious Sam BF Big Friendly Giant.
I've never even heard anyone reference it with that.
I love the Big Friendly Giant, apart from that one bit where there's a whole song about farts. I kind of didn't realize what they were talking about until I watched it for like the 8th time when I was like 12, and then I was like, oh, I'm uncomfortable now.
Oh, maybe I haven't seen this movie.
This is like a very old man who is a giant hanging out with a little girl farting.
Well,
with
all
her.
I'm seeing is this 2016 movie.
Go fuck that. Just grab it and fuck it and make it not exist.
1989?
It's the animated one, where he's got
Oh.
giant floppy ears.
I think I've heard of this, yeah.
That's a good movie. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd all like to do me a favor and go check out my dear sweet friend FrameRater over at FrameRater, also check out FrameFlux and FramePlays for quality-ass content like he steals audio from games, and
yes.
he steals visuals from games,
Oh,
and then
yes.
he talks about those in tandem in the other one where he judges them after stealing them.
It's the way that I distribute content.
He's a horrible person.
Oh,
No one likes him. No, he's a great guy, as you've probably noticed over the course of this video. So go
or
check
else why
him
would I
out.
keep having him on my streams?
I keep bringing him over and he won't leave. So yes, thank you all for watching. Also subscribe to me if you haven't already. Why? It's a fucking button. Just, even if you're not gonna watch shit, what does it matter to you,
Why
okay?
would they be at this point in the video and not have subscribed already?
Because
It's like
they're
watching it to spite you. 'cause they hate
fucking
you that much.
freeloaders. They really want to dislike, but they're giving me a fair chance first. Yeah, because
sure.
that happens. So thank you all for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time...